guys, this is StormMouse03. Welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Prey. This is going to be episode 14, and we are going to get a bunch of achievements and trophies in this one. So in this episode, I'm going to be doing some backtracking and finding the rest of the emails and people that you need for those achievements or trophies. You should have, if you've been following this guide and haven't run into any difficulties, then you should have your achievement or trophy for the TranStar crew and visitors located. We've got 265 of those people located. However, I know that it is possible for things to be a little bit glitchy on that, where sometimes phantoms that are supposed to be named phantoms don't spawn, or they get killed and despawn, and so we're going to show you all the extra people that you can pick up for that. And I'm going to be showing you where to get all the rest of your emails. And you should also have your transcribe messages done at this point. You only need 65 for those. We have 69. But there are a few extra ones of those as well that I'll continue to show you as we go along. All of that being said, you're going to want to make a save right now that you can go back to. So we have made our save right here, and you just want to make sure that you don't save over that. You want to keep that so that you can reload, so that you can get the no needles achievement or trophy at the end, where we aren't going to use any of our mods. However, we're going to take all of those right now. We're going to take spare parts. We're going to get rid of some of this other stuff. Because we are going to be getting all of our miscellaneous achievements and trophies right now, which is pretty cool. So you should have plenty of weapon upgrade kits, plenty of neuromods, plenty of all of this stuff saved up if you've been storing it along the way. So what we're going to do right now is purchase some neuromods. So first thing we're going to grab is, you're going to want to get all of these hackings. So again, you should have a ton of neuromods saved up, so buying any of these things should not be a problem. So we're going to buy all 4 of these hacking mods. We're going to buy these 3 repairs and these 2 gunsmiths, and that's going to be our first round of stuff. You will get the achievement or trophy Know Thine Enemy for buying your first one, and so you get this little cutscene, and there's your achievement trophy.
Nerves, a lot of them shutting off. Could barely see, was seeing spots. Must have been something down in the power plant.
Spots in your vision.
I knew you would pick that.
Sounds like what?
Okay. So we have that, and then it shouldn't give you any more cutscenes. You should be able to just buy these things. Okay.
You know, there was a time when
So we have all of that stuff, and then we're going to fully upgrade a weapon. I'm going to do the shotgun. Okay, and so that should be Cold Dead Hands, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my pistol as well, because why not use all these things while we can? Okay. Okay. Good deal. So we've used all of those, and now we're going to be repairing and hacking pretty much everything that we can. So we can repair this turret, which is nice. We can also hack it. So this will be... And this little hacking mini game is kind of interesting. You just want to try to reach the circles without hitting too many of the walls. Oops. And hit the right buttons when you get to them. And so that's one for each of the repair and hacking achievements. And this will be number 2 for both of those. So you can hack all of these turrets. This one's gonna suck. Okay. Decided to be kind for the second one. Alright, so that's 2 of each. And we're going to head down into the trauma center right now. And
welcome. Maybe I can help you.
There is a medical bot in here that you can repair for your third repair.
Thank you.
There is also a computer in here that you should hack for your third hack, and also to grab some more emails. So we're gonna do that. This is a level 3, so there will be 3 of these little things that you need to get to. Pretty simple. And then Regina Sellers is going to have an extra email that we can find. It's called Patient Access Request. So we've already seen that one. And so that will be email number 145. And now we're going to head over here to Mr. Trevor, who we have kept alive for this purpose. So we are going to make a quick save right here, because I'm going to want to do a little bit of reloading so that we can use him for a couple of achievements. And then I am going to purchase you're going to need to buy Psychoshock 1 and Mindjack. In order to do this, we're going to be going for deprogramming to use Mindjack to free a mind-controlled human. And so when you purchase this first one, though, it's going to give you the achievement or trophy, Know Thine Enemy, for using a Typhon power. So we'll get both of those right now. And there's our achievement, Know Thine Enemy, for acquiring your first Typhon power. And you get this little cutscene.
No, nothing that interferes with memory formation.
Okay. And then Alex is going to want to talk to you for a little bit. I'm actually going to make a quick save now, because I want to keep those abilities. And on your little wheel here, you can select which one of those things you want to use. You'll see that it uses different psi points, which is why we kept those psi hypos, so that we can use those to replenish our psychic pool, I guess, when we need to, because we're going to be using a bunch of abilities at this point. So we're going to use Mindjack, and You do that by
Something higher. I knew then.
using your left trigger. So,
Our mission
alright,
is
so
to
we
lift
have the
up
key
all
code for
humanity
this.
the same way.
Yep, we know. Okay, so we open that. He's going to come out after us. And then we're going to hold left trigger and make sure that he is selected. And then let go. And that should be your deprogramming. Achievement? Maybe? So unfortunately, this didn't pop when I was recording, and that is awesome, but that should get you your deprogramming achievement or trophy. I hate it when the Xbox system just decides it's gonna not show your achievements popping when I'm trying to record this and can't really go back. So that is that. Sorry that it didn't pop on screen, guys. Nothing that I can do about that. That will work to get you your deprogramming achievement or trophy, though. So now we are going to reload.
The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time
And I'm going to purchase combat focus as well this time. And so I'm going to... Yep, we know.
for you to disarm.
And so we're going to put on combat focus.
You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills.
We're going to open the door.
You became something new that day. Something higher.
We're going to run back, and then we're going to
Our mission is to lift up all humanity.
wait a little bit, because I just don't want his head to pop. So, come on, buddy. Come on out. Come on out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit combat focus. Then I'm going to quickly switch to the Psychoshock ability and use that to kill him while we're in combat focus. And that's going to get you your Thoughts Can Kill achievement or trophy to use Psychoshock on a human. So that might get you your Dead Calm achievement or trophy. It did not right here for me, and so that's okay. We've planned for that. We just went ahead and bought it because it makes killing this person easier, so that you make sure you kill them with Psychoshock instead of them blowing up on their own. So that's that. We'll get the Dead Calm one for you in a little bit, but the next thing that we're going to do is buy another ability. And so we're going to purchase both Phantom Shift and Phantom Genesis. And with Phantom Genesis, we can turn Trevor's corpse here into a phantom and get the achievement or trophy called It's Alive. Hey there, Trevor. So you created a phantom using Phantom Genesis. So that's that one taken care of. And we're also going to get another one here. I'm going to get out here where I have a little bit more room to maneuver. So this one is going to be called a a different side of you for scanning your Phantom Shift duplicate with the Psychoscope. And so you can get this with Phantom Shift 1, like we have. You can also buy Phantom Shift 2 to make it slightly easier for you to do it. It's also important for you to have the speed scan on. If you only have Phantom Shift 1, you'll need the speed scan chipset on. If you, for whatever reason, don't have that, I'm pretty sure that's a guaranteed find in the location where we found it. But if for whatever reason you didn't pick it up or you don't have it, then you're going to want to go ahead and buy Phantom Shift 2, because that will double the time that your Phantom, quote unquote, stays around for. So you can purchase that just to make it a little bit easier. And then we're going to move to Phantom Shift. We're going to use Psy-Hypo to refill our psychic energy here. And we're going to put on our Psychoscope, shift, and then scan Morgan U. And there is your achievement, a different side of you. And I love the stats there on the side. Weakness, toxic family, immunity, I wish, resistance to good advice. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that's pretty amusing to me. Okay. So now we're going to carry on. And do a little bit more repairing and hacking. So we're going to repair this turret. It's going to kill Trevor for us. And we're going to repair it again. And we're going to repair it again. So you can just keep doing this until, you know, it decides that it's going to. And you can do this on, you know, any of these turrets. I'm just doing this to show you where you can find more things to repair. So you can break these things if you want to and repair them again. And you can just do that over and over to get your achievement or trophy. At some point, you're going to have the nightmare hunting you again. This is a good thing.
Morgan, that massive Typhon appeared shortly after you installed alien neuromods. You're being hunted. I warned you.
So this is definitely a good thing, because the nightmare, this is going to initiate a quest that we're going to need to complete later on. But first things first, we're going to head to the Neuromod division. So there's a mimic here. We're going to kill it. And we're going to head to Neuromod division. Okay, so the reason why the nightmare showing up was a good thing is because we need for that to happen in order to initiate an achievement that, or to initiate a side quest that we need to complete for an achievement or trophy. And you can only do that after having encountered the nightmare several times and having some Typhon Neuromods installed. So I'm going to repair this for another repair. Again, you can just break turrets over and over and repair them again to kind of boost your progress on the repair achievement or trophy. But since I'm going to be repairing a few things as I go along here to show you some stuff, I didn't do that. So we're going to switch to combat focus right here. And going to put on my shotgun. I'm gonna heal. In this next room, if you haven't been back through here, which we haven't been in the guide, there should be several mimics in this room. And so we're going to just use Dead Calm while we kill some of them. We're going to use Dead Calm. We're going to use Combat Focus while we kill some of them so that we can unlock the achievement or trophy Dead Calm. Why that doesn't work when you kill Trevor earlier with the Psychoshock, I'm not really sure, but no worries, we'll get it now. We're going to head back in here. There are going to be some more enemies here for you to fight. We've got a phantom. So I ended up breaking that, which is just incredible. But it gives us something else to repair, which is just fine.
Morgan, I found a satellite project dealing with remote psychotronic signaling, RPSS-X5. I think it could spoof a neural signature that matches yours. Plain English, you could use it to get that new Typhon off your back. Latest tech logs show the satellite was damaged, though. You'd have to find a replacement part.
So this mixed signals quest is the one that we're going to do a little bit later on in order to get the achievement or trophy called You Rang. That is what it is called. And so you just need to be aware of that. We're not going to do it right this second, but you should, after having encountered the nightmare, I think 3 times, you need to have encountered it at least 3 times, and it doesn't matter whether you've killed it or run away. I've run away every time because I felt like it's just not worth my ammunition when I can just go to another area. But you can kill it too, it doesn't really matter. And once you install your Typhon mods, it should show up, and then you should, after it goes away or you kill it, you should get the mixed signals quest, which we're going to be doing. So in here, something else that you can do for hacking is you can hack these operators. So anytime you encounter an operator, you can hack them. And that's pretty cool. We have an etheric phantom through there.
January was right. It was not you. But I keep hearing your voice. And my father's voice.
Which is going to try to kill us, so we're just going to go over and kill it.
You. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on that recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs, no matter what that means for you.
So another little operator out here that we can hack. Please. Oh my god. Notice how much much more quickly you kill stuff when you have upgraded weapons. It's craziness, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to head back. So this is a good spot to get the MIMESIS achievement or trophy. There should be a mimic in here. Now you can do this on any of the mimics that are still fairly plentiful around the station. And so if you happen to kill this mimic earlier in the game, then that is okay. This is just a spot where there's one that's guaranteed to be transformed into an object for you. So again, you can get this with any of the other mimics. Mimics do transform into objects fairly regularly, especially if you kind of move far enough away from them. But this is a good spot. So we're going to purchase Mimic Matter 1. And then we're going to change to Mimic Matter 1. I'm going to shoot out this glass. Because the power doesn't like the glass, but you want to shoot the glass out, then you want to transform into the chair that the mimic has transformed into, and you will get your MIMESIS achievement for mimicking a mimic. And then we're going to proceed to kill the mimic. Okay. Next thing that we're going to do is go to utilities here on this computer and hit reset, and that should reset the testing facility. And we're going to do an achievement called Makeup Exam, where we're going to redo these tests in the way that they wanted us to do them. So we're going to need to purchase Kinetic Blast 1. We're going to press this button. We're going to put on Kinetic Blast. We use a Psy-Hypo and we set it in the middle there. And that should blast everything out of the room. We're going to switch to Mimic Matter. And we're going to morph into this chair. And then we're going to need to purchase another ability, if I can open the correct menu, called Remote Manipulation. So we're going to purchase that. We're going to put that on. And we're going to use it on that button. And that should get you your Makeup Exam achievement or trophy. It'll also open this door and give you a couple more Neuromods, which is nice. So down in this area. Almost forgot about this. In the area where you were right at the start, there will be a safe that we can hack for one of our hacks. It's a level 3. And so that'll serve as one of our hacks and also, you know, give us some stuff that we'll probably not use. And now we can head on out of the testing facility. When you get to the offices, there should also be one computer that you couldn't get into earlier. There was no passcode, and you can also use this one, Caleb Hawthorne's computer, as one of your hacks as well. And on Caleb Hawthorne's computer, you will be able to read one new email, Re-Igwe's Talk, and that should be email 146 for you. It's also got this Huntress Boltcaster that we already have. So, that is that. We will continue forward. We can now... So I'm going to do another thing on this mimic in here. We're going to purchase another new neuromod. It's called Lift Field 1. And we're going to be using that as we kill this enemy. We're going to need some more psi points. And I'll put on my shotgun, not the pistol, the shotgun as well. So we're going to hack this door. For one more hack. And then we're going to use Lift Field to help us kill this mimic. I'm going to lure it out a little bit. Come here, buddy. Come on. Is he stuck? Come on. You can do it. Okay. And so now we're going to use Lift Field to lift him up in the air and then kill him while he's lifted. And that should be your T1 up achievement or trophy right there. Could have also done that on the mimic that we mimicked for the MIMESIS achievement or trophy. I mean, you can really do these in any order on any of the enemies. I'm just kind of showing you a little progression. So, in here, we are going to use hacking once again to unlock this computer. It's like one of the worst setups for the little things that shock you. So when you unlock this security station, you'll find a send help please email, which will count as email number 147. You can also unlock the skill recorder room and download the area map. And the skill recorder room is this room over here. And so you can't get into this room unless you have gotten access to that security booth computer. So when we go in here, there are a few enemies. And you can come over here and find a couple of folks. So there is Hadley Dalton, who is crew member number 267. So these are just extra people to find if you need them because you missed someone. So there's Hadley Dalton and there's Helen Croft, who is crew member number 268. Also, there is a computer here that you can hack to get another hack. Please. So don't worry if you fail those hacks because you're, derping around like I was and somehow managed to still do it. If you fail one of those, it's not a big deal. It just shocks you and, you lose a couple of health points, but you can try to hack again. So it's no big deal. There will be an email on this computer. So that will be email number 148. Again, fantastic. And you can come up here, bust this window open, kill this phantom. That is not the weapon that I wanted. Please give me my shotty. Thank you. Grab some more spare parts for some more repairs. It's another mimic. And another mimic. So plenty of enemies to do some of those achievements or trophies on, just in case you missed a few. So, in the corner back here is crew member number 269, Joshua Vanstree. So once again, these are just extra crew members that you can find if you need them. And if you don't need them, then you don't need to find them. So that's that. One final thing up in this area that you can do is head up to the second floor. It's going to be a phantom up here. Buddy, just die. Mimic, just die. Other mimic, just die. There's another lock that you can hack up here. Yeah, that was a really, really bad pattern right there. Okay. And that will count as another one of your hacks. We don't want to go to the skill recording room. We want to get out of here. So another thing that you can do while you are in here is start mimicking objects. So you just want to hold your left trigger and locate an object that you can turn into, like this wet floor sign, and then kind of immediately pop out of it to conserve psychic ability, because it does continue to consume that as you go along. So there should be lots of things that you can transform into. You're going to need to do 20 of these. We already have a chair, but just in case you still need that. Little calendar. Lamp. Cup. Glass. So many things. Whatever this is. Jar. Small ottoman. Stack of files. Skeleton thing. Whatever kind of instrument that is that looks painful. Coffee mug. Watering can. This little statue here. Let's see. This little statue here. I'm not sure what that is, but it's something. Oh, there's this little statue. And there's your achievement. So you can also transform into this shoe, these towels. You had a bunch of stuff left down in the Nightmare is hunting me again. That's awesome. That will happen a few times as you buy more abilities and things. So there's also like this microscope, a bunch of stuff down in this room that you could have used while you were down in here. I left this circuit board that you can transform into. I also left a crumpled piece of paper that you can transform into. So, you know, any of those things, you're going to have plenty of stuff that you can use for that achievement or trophy. It's just after you've done 20 things, then it will unlock. I'm guessing that the nightmare is out in the middle. In here. Yeah, that's usually where it appears. So we're gonna run past that and head back to the lobby. And from the lobby, we are going to head back down to the Arboretum. Right now, though, I'm gonna go make some more ammunition. So now that we've refilled our ammunition, we're gonna head down. Up, rather, to the Arboretum. So in this area, there are some more turrets that you can repair and hack. It might be a good idea to hack them before you repair them. You know, so that they don't try to kill you.
Insufficient Typhon material.
Oh my god. This is not going to be successful. Jerk. Okay, so we've hacked, we've repaired. There's this thing right here that you can repair. There's a... Okay.
Good evening, Talos. A word from our security
Looks like they broke this again, which means we can repair it again. Excuse me. Are you even shooting at, turret? Dummy? Okay. Ooh. Switch to that. Heal. Oh, where did you go? Weaver, come back. I need to kill you. Just... Shotgun. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Yeah, and don't worry about conserving ammo here because, or health kits or anything else, because we're going to be reloading, so it doesn't make any difference. When you get into this area, you should have these two operators who you have kept alive in this building if you followed my instructions for doing that earlier in the guide. Hopefully they're still in there for you, and you can get this achievement or trophy pretty easily on them. It's called Ball Lightning, and we want to purchase Electrostatic Burst. You can also purchase, Electrostatic Burst 2, 3, just to make this a little bit easier. We'll quick save just in case it doesn't work. So we're going to put on our ability. We are going to hack into this room. And then we're going to get over here into the middle of these two guys. And they both should die. Bloop.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
And then we are going to reload. So we're just going to do the same thing again. I'm not 100% sure why you need to do this twice, but it appears that you do. So we're gonna hey guys. Alright. Okay, so I just used it twice, and that seems to have worked. It can be, I don't know, sometimes it just won't take them both down in one thing, and I'm not 100% sure why it does that, but it looks like you can use multiple bursts to take them both down, so it doesn't necessarily have to be just one. So hopefully that is helpful. But those are just two, and we kept them locked in this room, so we knew that there would be two that were close together that were available. So, and you get one more hacking point on that door. So that is pretty cool.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. All done.
And then we are going to head back up to Alex's office. You should be able to. Oh my god. Why would you do that to me? Panel, why would you do that to me? So you can repair that for another repair. So we're going to be doing this escape velocity achievement, and something that you want to do is retract that bridge, pick up this thermos. The thermos is the thing I'd recommend using. And sit it down right there. Really? So if you've put the bridge out and put it back, then there's this guardrail right here, which is no good. So instead, we're going to put it down right there, and we're going to launch ourselves off of this. So if that guardrail isn't there, then you can just launch yourself off the front. If it is there, then just come up onto this little generator thing. So we're going to quick save. Just in case things go wrong, we're going to purchase Kinetic Blast. Well, you only need Kinetic Blast 1 to get this technically, but since we have more Neuromods, there's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be, so just go ahead and purchase Kinetic Blast 3. I'm going to switch to Mimic Matter. We're going to fill back up our psychic ability. Let's put this like there-ish. We're going to mimic this thermos, and we're going to use Kinetic Blast, not Electrostatic Burst, Kinetic Blast, and just make sure that you like move forward a little bit as you release it, and that should launch you pretty far away and get you that escape velocity achievement. We don't want to do that again though. We want to not be a thermos anymore. So it launched us from up there down here to the greenhouse, and that should be far enough. And so that is that done. And now we're going to head down to crew quarters. And grab the last few of the emails that we need. For our Press Sneak achievement or trophy. So I'll see you in there. Alrighty, so we are now in crew quarters. We have some things to kill. So let's use some of our powers now that we can use them. Okay. So, there are a few emails that you can read in here. So now that we have Mimic Matter, we can get into Michaela's room. You just want to mimic one of those coffee cups. Roll on in there. And look at that. Here we are. So she has 3 emails on her computer. If you've been following this guide, you should have 148 emails at this point. And so these should be the last ones that you need to read for your achievement or trophy. If you haven't quite gotten all of the ones that I've been showing you, so see we have 148, yep. If you haven't quite gotten all of them, then I'm going to show you a few more that you can find in here and point out a few more a little bit later on as well. So this should be, we should meet soon, volunteer data access denied. That should be our achievement or trophy right there. Yes, it is. Press sneak. Read all emails on Talos 1, which is clearly untrue since we haven't read this one yet. So I really like that they allow you a little bit of leeway on these, which it's just nice, just in case something goes wrong. So 151 would be read-door sensors in psychotronics. And so that is that one done. Like I said, there are a few other emails that we can read in here. Just want to get out of that room. So there's also in Dr. Igwe's office, you can hack his computer for another hack. And you'll see that there's one more new email on his computer, so that'd be 152, re-meeting Gustav. He also has Psy-Hypo fabrication plan, which I'm pretty sure we already have, but whatever. You can also go into Will Mitchell's room and hack his computer. Oh, this is going to be awful. That was bad RNG right there. Okay. Okay. So there should be 2 emails on Will Mitchell's computer, 153 and 154 for us, but maybe not for you if you haven't quite gotten all of these when you might need them. So that's that, and also another hack done. There are some more enemies. Hello. Die. So there's another person who may or may not be in here. You can also hack this if you want to. So like if you've locked any of the doors that you have the code to that you've opened already, you can lock again, and then it will require you to put their code back in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mimic. That was rude. So, so any of these rooms that you have the key code for, you can lock again and then hack them. Which is good if you're trying to go for the hacking achievement or trophy like we are. So there's that. You can lock it, hack it again if you want to. So just showing you that you can do that. There's going to be a person who's listed under life support. Her name is Nicole Haig. And she is a finicky person to locate. She should, once you highlight her, show up in the executive suite, the guest room upstairs. If she spawns in correctly, she should be up here. So she should, once you highlight her name, spawn in as a phantom here. There she is. And so she is crew member 270. She has that wedding ring on her like it's a quest item, but I don't know what it's for. If anybody does know, feel free to leave that in the comments so that other people can benefit. And so, I don't know. So Nicole is a little bit finicky, and so that is why I didn't use her. That was hurtful. You can use your kinetic blast to get in here. You can also use a recycler charge to move that stuff out of the way and get in here. You can nearly kill yourself with your own abilities. You know, whatever you want to do, really, is cool. But there are some useful items in here. And our little medical operator friend, which is cool. So, I am going to head up here. There should be, oh my goodness me. There should be another turret up here that you can hack and repair. So we've hacked it, and we're going to repair it as well.
Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
There's also, if you need an extra transcribe, why hello, etheric phantom. Oh, and there's another poltergeist as well. Isn't that fun? Check it out. Did we get that poltergeist? We may not have killed him 100%. But anyway, if you go into Danielle Show's cabin, there is a transcribe down here that you can repair for another repair, and that you can also listen to if you need another transcribe.
What are you doing? Are you recording this? Joint transcribes are fun. They are not. It's like mental scrapbooking. You both save the moments that matter. Dear future us, today, future us, we are not calling ourselves that. Today, I was able to convince my beautiful but stubborn partner to stay in bed and not report for an extra shift. And this is the reward I get.
Stings, doesn't it, Mr. Nightmare? It hurts. All right. So we've killed this big guy. And so this is why I just don't care about killing these things, is because you use a lot of ammo to kill them, especially if you don't have like abilities like I used. And all you get is the organic material from them. So anyway, that was 2 transcribes So another 2 extras that you can get by repairing Danielle's Transcribe in there, which is pretty cool. That brings our total to 71, which is awesome. That's an extra 6 already. So there is a turret here that I'm going to hack. I remember I set it up in there. Now that I'm thinking about it. So, turret successfully hacked. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and split this one right here. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.